Maybe Mia discovered it after the school fair, left behind like a discarded trinket no one wanted. A cheap plastic relic forgotten atop a folding table, or perhaps she'd simply taken it, small fingers curling around its lurid pink frame when no one was watching. It arrived quietly. One Thursday afternoon, suddenly clutched in her hand. Harmless, at a glance. Shocking pink, oversized plastic buttons, a curled plastic wire trailing from the receiver to the body. The kind of toy that once might have come free with a cereal box. Harmless. Until the sound started. A low, continuous, unyielding buzz, humming from the hollow shell. No batteries, no circuitry, just molded plastic and mystery. Yet the sound didn't stop. Mia tapped the buttons like they mattered. That same low tone, vibrating too steadily, too real. "See, Mama," she said with certainty, "it works." I forced a chuckle as water ran down my hands, dripping onto faded linoleum. Surely it had a hidden cell battery somewhere, maybe sealed deep inside. Manufacturers could be clever. Sneaky. "That's nice, Bug," I replied, drying my hands. "Who are you calling?" But she wasn't pretending. She lifted the receiver, her gaze narrowing, mouth firming into a strange, concentrated stillness. Her eyes went wide, irises swallowing light, and she lowered the phone. "Mama," she said in a small, serious voice. "The phoneman says he's downstairs." Boxgrove Cottage didn't have a downstairs. Just one low-slung floor, all built on ancient, compacted earth. David laid the foundation himself, every stone set with care before the cancer came. I knew every inch of this house. No basement. No crawl space. Nothing beneath us. "There is no downstairs," I said gently, my throat tightening. Silly old phoneman, he's just playing pretend. But it wasn't just once. Each day after, she would press the buttons. The droning tone would follow, always the same. Then silence, long, unnerving. Mia's expression changed during those moments, her small face blank, ears tilted toward something I couldn't hear. "He's downstairs," she would say, placing the receiver back with unsettling finality. It became a ritual, familiar, awful. Rain battered the windows one afternoon when she flinched after the call. "He says it's cold down there." Really cold. My spine tingled. That evening, I snapped. I tore the toy from her grip, the plastic biting cold in my hand, colder than it should be. I tossed it into the trash bin, the clatter loud against the metal walls. Mia's scream was immediate, animal, raw. She struck at me with tiny fists, sobbing, breathless and broken. The rage dissolved into confusion and sorrow, and she crumpled on the floor, sobbing like I'd taken part of her. Defeated, I pulled it from the bin. Coffee grounds clung to it like decay. Enough. That night, I wrapped it in an old dish towel and buried it deep within the linen closet, behind unused blankets and yellowed towels. I locked the door. Checked on Mia twice. She slept, hands empty. Morning, she wandered into the kitchen in her flannel pajamas, hair mussed from dreams. The toy phone was in her hand. Bright pink. Whole. Buzzing softly. My blood iced. I sprinted to the closet, locked. I fumbled with the key, heart pounding. I pulled the door open, towels untouched, everything still. The bundle was gone. "He missed us," Mia said from behind me. I called Tom. "Kids, Sar," he joked over the phone. "Remember Brutus? My imaginary wolf that kept me from doing geometry." His laugh faltered when I didn't respond. "This isn't Brutus," I whispered. She asked why the phoneman lies to her. Silence. Then finally, "Bring it over. Let's see what this demon toy really is." His flat reeked of socks and leftover pizza. Mia stood before him, proudly presenting the phone. She pushed a button. Pause. Again. Buzz. Longer pause. Relief surged. Maybe it had stopped. Thank God, I sighed, slumping. Tom examined it. He turned it, shook it. Listened. No sound, he said. But maybe it only works at your place. The drive back was heavy. Something unseen pressed in from the shadows. I turned the key in our door. Sharp tone shrieked from the toy. Impossible. Mia lifted it to her ear calmly. Okay, she said, nodding. Then she extended it to me. He says you have to talk now, Mama. I took it, unwilling, my fingers trembling. The receiver was cold. Wrong. I pressed it to my ear. Not static, but something like leaves swirling in stone tunnels, dry, ancient. Then the voice, deep and layered, like a cave opening beneath my feet. Sarah, it rumbled. Can you feel the cold? Let me in. I am, downstairs. I dropped the phone. It cracked against the floor. Mia stared at me, frightened. You're all white, Mama. I couldn't breathe. Run. The thought screamed in my head. I grabbed her, bolted. Outside, wind bit at us, slicing cold and sharp. I threw open the car door, shoved her inside, ran around, jammed the key in, turned, nothing. Again. Dead. Cold washed over me, unnatural, watching, waiting. The cottage door yawned open behind us like a mouth. We couldn't stay. I yanked Mia from the seat, ran back, slamming the door behind us, bolting it. Then the back. Then curtains. Shadows cloaked the room. Night fell. We huddled on the sofa, Mia curled against me. My heartbeat thundered. Her breath finally slowed. Sleep dragged me under. I dreamed of thick roots pushing through the foundation. Of something ancient, deeper than flint, stirring far below in endless dark. I woke, not from the dream. From the sound, scritch-scratch. Right beneath the hearth rug. Under the floor. Claws, or stone, dragging across buried rock. Mia didn't stir. I couldn't move. Stared at the rug, at the boards. Begged the sound to stop. It did. But something else came. A low vibration, bone deep. The cottage held its breath. Then the voice, no longer pretending to be human, thundered from beneath, from the earth itself. Sarah. Silence followed. Heavy. Endless. Something was beneath us, waiting.